D. Watkins here with the Salon 5, and today we're going to talk about some amazing women who shook up the world of sports in 2021. Number 5 is Simone Biles the Great. Simone Biles caught national attention in 2021 for a number of things. The first being her brave testimony against Larry Nassar, a guy who has been violating women for decades, and he's finally been brought to justice. And Simone Biles and those brave women who fought against him, we should be saluting them over and over again. On top of that, Biles caught national attention when she withdrew from the Tokyo Olympics because she was dealing with stress. And you know what? She deserves that. She's one of the best gymnasts that we will ever see, ever. I don't know if we'll ever even see anybody as good as Biles. And if she wants to walk away, if she wants to take off, she deserves that. She deserves to heal. She deserves self-care. She deserves everything. She's an amazing person, and I will be forever inspired by her. Number 4 is Naomi Osaka. Naomi Osaka shook up the world in 2021 when she decided to drop out of the French Open and Wimbledon. And one of the things that really upset me was so many people saying, why would she leave? Why would she leave? She's the best. Why would she leave? And these people have never won anything or even had to deal with the kind of pressure that this young woman was dealing with. If she wanted to take off because she had some things that she needed to deal with on a personal level, it's okay. I think it was extremely brave for her to address the world and say she had bouts of depression. She's a human. Yes, she's a super athlete. Yes, she can do amazing things on the tennis court, but she's also a human, and she deserves that space to heal, and hopefully we'll get the honor of watching her play again. Number 3, Shikari Richardson, one of my favorite track stars of all time, because she is unapologetically herself. I saw so many corny people on the internet talking about her nails and talking about her hair, and they just need to take a seat in the back of the bus. You don't really deserve to critique greatness from, your couch. You can't even top this young lady's gym shoes. She didn't get a chance to run in the Olympics because of she allegedly tested positive for marijuana use. As if marijuana makes you run faster. I still don't really understand that law. But what I will say is that I love how people rallied around her. I love how so many fans felt like she represented them and she represented where they came from, and they felt her energy and her pride and how she loved her family. And we're rooting for you, Shikari. We can't wait to see you run again. Number 2, the Williams sisters. We gotta show love to Venus and Serena because they bravely told their story in the brand new film, King Richard, about how they came up in Compton. Normally kids who excel in tennis, they get these opportunities to grow up with money and attend some of the best academies and have some of the best trainers and all of these advantages that make them great. Well, King Richard tells the story of Venus and Serena's dad, who actually used everything in his power to make sure they had some of that same privilege, and they took advantage of it. They became some of the best athletes ever. I want to be really clear. I'm not saying women athletes, I'm saying athletes because they are top tier. They are amazing, and they were brave enough to tell their story so that other people can be inspired. Other daughters can take advantage of the opportunities that they have or create those advantages if they don't exist. Fathers can watch this and they can see how their dad stepped up and they can try to do the same thing. King Richard is extremely inspiring, and I'm so happy that they shared their story with us in 2021. And the number 1 inspirational moment this year for me was Maya Moore. We know Maya Moore from the Minnesota Lynx. She is known for dropping 20, 30, 40 points on your head any given night. One of the best scorers in basketball history. But she decided to step away from the WNBA to focus on freeing her friend and now husband, Jonathan Irons. Maya Moore's story was recently told in ESPN 30 for 30, and she talks about fighting the criminal justice system head on and doing any and everything in her power to make sure her husband was free, and she did it, and we all can celebrate that win. But at the same time, now that you got your husband out of jail, Maya, for the crime that he didn't commit, we need you back on the court scoring all those points. Thank you for your journey, and thank you for sharing it with us. Those are 5 stories from the world of sports that kept me inspired all 2021. I would love to hear what inspired you guys.